question 17. You can also buy extra lives throughout the game by tapping on the little heart icon down there, right there. Got it? Get it? Good. Good. Great. Grand. Did anyone know that the G7 summit started today? Are there some of you who might not even know what that is? If so, that's okay. I had no idea either until I read it. So, because it's Saturday, a mini G7 summit quiz. Think you can ace it? Let's find out. First question. Here we go. What does the G stand for in G7? Global, group, or gummy? G7 summit. You know what it is? You know what it stands for? Let's find out right after these messages. What do you guys think? You think global? Up 76% of you are going with global. 3%, you're hungry for gummy bears. Obviously, the answer is group. Looks like some of you got that right. Group. Okay. Q2. Okay. What? You know what? Actually, we don't even have time. Forget the summit. Forget it. We're going to make some money right now. Let's play HQ. All right, here we go. Warm up those phalanges. Are we warm? Are we ready? Let's get quizzy with question 1. Someone's taking that 10,000. Question 1. Which city is not widely regarded as a world fashion capital? Paris, France, Grand Rapids, Michigan, or Milan, Italy? Okay, which one is not regarded as a fashion capital? That's not to say the lovely residents are unfashionable, but the fact remains you'll rarely find the Grand Rapids look on the cover of Vogue. Give me Grand Rapids, over 169,000 fashionable little H-cuties. Maybe it's time we have that look. Hey, are you wearing the fall high-waisted jean shorts with the built-in fanny pack from Grand Rapids? You look hot. That's all I'll say. Hey, you want to multiply your points during tonight's game? Get a points multiplier. You buy one right now if you see them on your screen. You earn points for every question you answer right. Points help you reach new levels. Levels give you free passes on questions. If you aren't on level 10 already from those daily challenges, then this is your shot to get there quicker. And then that makes you closer to the money. All right, come on, let's get closer with Q number 2. World War I is also known by what name? The Great War, War of the Roses, Infinity War. Okay, don't know how old you have to be if you fought in the war. Didn't look that up. It was also called the War to End All Wars, which was so wrong. So wrong. Was it the Wonderful War, the Swell War? Nope, it was the Great War. Over 174,000 fighting that war to the grand prize. With the Great War, how many people were flying back from the thing going, wasn't that great? I wish I had a souvenir. I've got a bullet. I can use that as a souvenir. All right, come on. No more wars. Let's peace. Peace, love, and money. That's what we're all about here. Question 3. Where on the baseball field is the batter's box? On deck circle, home plate, or dugout? Where are my baseball fanatics? You know this. You know this. All right, you want to score a touchdown in baseball? You better know the rules. I kid. I know I love all sports, even karaoke. The batter's box, as you might expect, is where a player stands while batting right at home plate. Over 144,000 for the points, the big point, touchbacks. I don't know. Look, I come from a family of jockeys, so anything with a horse I know, but I'm fond of baseball. And striking out with the joke, and on to question 4. Who's ready? Which of these colors is frequently used for community chest cards in Monopoly? Red, orange, or yellow? Where my nerds at? Whose family forced them to play this? It's like Real-life property speculation. Random factors determine your fate and fortune, whether it's the roll of the dice or the turn of the bright yellow community chest card. That's right. 81,740.94. Moving on. We lost a big chunk of you there, almost 70,000, but you could buy back in with those extra lives. That's right. And we're playing for real money here, not Monopoly money. Keep that in mind. And you don't have to play with your family on HQ. You can, but you could play by yourself. Here we go. Moving on to question 5. A wine's vintage year is the year it's what happened? Bottling, harvesting, or fermentation? Take a sip right there. It's water. Oh, that's water, baby. All right. Isn't a multi-year process. Harvest, it possibly stretches into the next year. So be advised that the year marked on the bottle tells us when the grapes were harvested. Harvested. Who's drinking it up? 68,000 plus are drinking a little sip there. Moving on. Who knows? I don't know anything about wine. When I'm on a date, I'm just like, do you want some, waiter, can we have a glass of red? Do you have anything in a liquid from 2005? We'll take it. I don't know. This one's got some fruity notes here. Q6. Which U.S. president had the same birthday as the U.S.? Herbert Hoover, Calvin Coolidge, or Warren G. Harding? Happy birthday, Mr. President. 3 different presidents breathed their last breath on the 4th of July, but only one entered the world on the same day as this wild, mind-boggling country. Born on America's 96th birthday was the 30th president. Do you know who it is? Calvin Coolidge. Who's cooling down? Over 66,000. You know your presidentes. Oh, I know like George W. Bush and Clinton and whoever's in it now. I don't know. All right, here we go. We are moving on to question number 7. At the end of 1939's The Wizard of Oz, what does the Scarecrow misquote? Pythagorean theorem, Newton's third law, or E equals MC squared? When he gets his diploma, the Scarecrow says, the sum of the square roots of any 2 sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. That's not how Pythagoras rolled, so take the diploma back. Take it back. Of course, the answer, Pythagorean theorem. Over 50,000. Man, you guys know your math. Nice work. The lion actually knew the answer, but he was I'm too scared. It's the Pythagorean, but I'm too scared to say it. All right, not bad. Here we go. Question number 8. Which of these musicals is by a different composer than the other 2? Wicked, Godspell, or Miss Saigon? Where are my Broadway musical heads? 3 heavy hitters from the last half century of musical theater, stretching from 1971 to 2003, and it really speaks to the career longevity of Stephen Schwartz that the middle one, Miss Saigon, had a different composer. 38,682. You guys are killing it tonight. Moving on. Nice job. All right, in the next question here, we are offering some money. Who wants some money? If you get this right, you have the choice to take the money or keep moving forward to that $10,000 jackpot. Are you ready? Good luck. Question 9. The author born David John Moore Cornwell wrote what spy novel? The Little Drummer Girl, The World Is Not Enough, or Modesty Blaze? Modesty Blaze. Ian Fleming wrote 12 James Bond novels, but The World Is Not Enough wasn't one of them. That book was Raymond Benson's novelization of the film, but that doesn't even matter since David Cornwell, a.k.a. John Le Carré, wrote, drum roll please, The Little Drummer Gal. 23,243. Nice job. Here we go. Let's see what we're offering to you. Now, let's see. Oh, sorry. Hold on. We're offering, there's so much money jammed in this thing, we're offering 13 cents to 23,243 players. Are you going to take that 13? Or are you going to stick around for 10 grand? Big chunk of change. What did you guys do? All right, 2,860 players chose to take the 13 cents. Congrats for winning that. Stick with us. Let's check it out. You think someone's going to take the prize tonight? Stay and play and root them on. Too much coffee today. All right, here we go, guys. Question 10. Who was not one of the Gabor sisters? Magda, Petra, or Eva? Who knows these sisters? Who knows these old broads? Which one was not? Okay, we respect your intelligence too much to include Zaza, the easiest one. There were 2 other Gabor sisters, sitcom star Eva and the also ran eldest sister Magda. Who's missing? Show me, Petra. That's right, Petra, not there. Holy cow! How did you all know that? 22,764. Nice job. Those old broads, they were known for getting a lot of plastic surgery. They'd get like facelifts and stuff. I'm getting a leg lift on Monday, so wish me luck. Moving on to question 11. Which nation is not tied for having the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites? France, Italy, or China? France, Italy, or China? Not tied. Okay, there are over 1,000 of these sites holding cultural and natural importance to humanity, but a couple countries are groovy enough to have 55 each. Those are the historical cradles, China and Italy. France trails with 45 if you tap France, and 19,956. Nice job. You're moving on to Q number 12. This is probably the worst French accent. I want to apologize to anyone from France. I dropped out of acting school. I'm so sorry. Moving on. Here we go. Question 12, everybody. Let's refocus. Which trigonometry ratio has an abbreviation that is an English word? Hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent, opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Whew. All right. Has your head stopped spinning? Okay, now you can never ask your math teacher, when are we ever going to use this? You can use it to win HQ, to win $10,000. There's some math, all right? Now, okay, the contangent of an angle is an abbreviated COT, that's cot, and that's the adjacent over the opposite. If you tapped adjacent, opposite, you are correct. Oh, good Lord, that's savage. We lost almost 16,000 of you, but you can buy back in all way to Q17. In the next Q, we got some money coming your way. That's right, Q13, another chance to win. Let's take a deep breath. Let's get that brain moving here. And here we go, Q13. What is the capital of the first Axis power to surrender in World War II? Rome, Tokyo, or Berlin? First Axis power to surrender. Arms up, World War II. All right, so first we talked about World War I. Now I told you there was more wars. This is World War II. The first Axis powers to surrender was Italy, the capital of which is the thing that your phone does when you have no service. It roams. We're looking for Rome. You guys, man, 9,689. Nice job. You know what Roman is. All right, let's see how much we are offering to this bunch of winners. Let's see. We are offering 31 cents to 9,687 players. Guys, what are you going to do? You're going to take that 31 cents, you're going to walk away, or stick around for $10,000? What did you do? Can't wait. 1,300 players chose to take the 31 cents. Congratulations to those winners. We got 4 more questions until the prize. Here we go. Who's taking that 10 grand tonight? Question 14. Which of these objects is on the movie poster for Do the Right Thing? Pizza box, a boom box, or a baseball bat? Who knows that old film? That's an old film. All right, do you guys want to feel old? This movie was released 100 years ago today. And do you remember the iconic poster? I hope so. For your sake, it features Spike Lee holding a pizza box. Who did the right thing? Who tapped pizza box? 4,025 spike heads. You know what you're talking about. That's right. You guys are after that dough. My favorite character, Senor Love Daddy. Who is that? Anybody remember? Samuel L. Jackson. Love Samuel. Shout out to Sam if you're playing tonight. Guys, question 15 already. We're moving so fast. Which of these agencies came into existence during President Truman's tenure? FBI, FDA, or NSA? Where are the great-grandparents at? Here we go. The oldest one here is the FDA, followed by the FBI. Those were both from the first decade of the 1900s, which means our answer is our always curious friends at the NSA. 2,716. Got it right. Nice work. That was in 1952. Of course, it stands for the No Sandals Alliance, the fight against open-toed shoes on airplanes. I would fact check that, but that's what I thought it was. Here we are, question 16. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Q16. Internet searches for a dress by which designer led to the development of Google's image service? Stella McCartney, Karl Lagerfeld, or Donatella Versace? Or am I just wearing players? In 2000, Google search results had been limited to simple pages of text with links. Developers realized that an image search tool was required to answer the most popular search query they had seen, J-Lo in Versace. She was sporting that Versace. Guys, J-Lo heads, 2,329. Got it correct. And the next question already is another question where we are offering more money, more problems. Here we go, Q17. Woo! Q17. The singer of what hit song once had a blog dedicated to beards? Bad Guy, Royals, or TikTok? I forgot I shaved mine. I was about to stroke my beard. It's not there. This seems like a very Billy Elliot-ish thing to do, but in fact, it was Kesha who had a Tumblr all about beards. Who's got the time? TikTok. Show me TikTok. 1,040. Still in the game. Fighting for that 10,000. Let's see how much money we are offering to those 1,040 people. We are offering $1.45 to 1,040 players. So you're going to take the money, or are you going to stick around for the 10,000? Remember, you could buy those extra lives on prize questions now. 507 players chose to take $1.45. Congratulations. We got 610 still in the game. That's a good chunk because we're getting close. 4 questions until another prize. Moving on to Q18. Which of these countries' current monarchs has ruled for the shortest amount of time? Liechtenstein, Denmark, or Luxembourg? Liechtenstein, Denmark, or Luxembourg? Okay, Margarita II of Denmark has held her position for almost 48 years. Hans Adam II of Liechtenstein has held his position for almost 30 years. But Henry of Luxembourg has held his position for less than 19. 224 still in the game. But that's a little savage. We lost almost 300 of you guys. And I'm sorry, you can't buy back in, but you can stick around. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Question 19. In which of these James Bond films does one of the main villains live in New York Borough? Live and Let Die, For Your Eyes Only, or Goldfinger? Who lives this villain in a New York borough? Remember that bad guy's name, Mr. Big, played by Chris North? Just kidding. No, it's a different New York bad guy named Mr. Big. Carrie fans, you know what I'm talking about, right? But this Mr. Big was also in New York City in Live and Let Die. Live and Let Win Money. 106 of you got it right. Goldfinger, nice job. That's right, Mr. Big. I'm Mr. I don't know. Someone recently called me Schmedium. They said I'm small medium, so I'm Mr. Schmedium from now on. Here we are, Q20. 2 classic stories by John Cheever were adapted for what television anthology series? The Twilight Zone, Masterpiece Theater, Alfred Hitchcock Presents. Here we go. Twilight Zone, Masterpiece Theater, Alfred Hitchcock presents. As I'm sure you know, Cheever Stories, the 548 and O Youth and Beauty were both made into episodes of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. Present me with some winners here. Who? Tap. Nice. 47 of you presenting yourselves onto Q21. Nice job. You know what Hitchcock made a lot of? Money. Those films brought in some money. And this question, we are bringing you some more money. Q21. You're going to take it. You're going to stick around. We're getting close to 10,000. So this is a tough choice. I need you to focus. Me and you, right here. Q21. Which of these words appears in the last sentence of the Declaration of Independence? Fortunes, colonies, representatives. Fortunes, colonies, representatives. The last sentence of the Declaration of Independence is, and for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. What'd you hear in there? All but, fortunes. That's right, fortunes. 14 are looking for that fortune. A little, well, not savage. It's getting so tight, guys, but we got 14 left. Here we go. How much money is up for grabs? Let's take a look. Wow, we're offering $115.39 to 13 players. That could hardly fit in a wallet. What are you going to do, guys? 13 people. Who thinks they can take it? 9 out of 13 chose to take $115.39, but the zero still playing. Nice job to all of the winners. Everybody, I am so proud of each and every one of you for showing up. Congrats to all the winners. Congrats to everybody who made it to a new level. Thank you for playing with me. I've been your host, Matt Richards. Kidding, Tyler Fisher. Follow me here on all the socials. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for Batman trivia at 9 p.m. with Matt. Until then, have a great night. Happy Saturday. Namaste.